All right, man. Let's talk about Shaquille O'Neal has been named president of Reebok. I mean, he turned down a $40 million deal back in the day to start his own shoe company. Shaq, he told a story about how a mother was cussing him out and saying that his shoes was too high, make his shoes affordable, and that played on his subconscious. So then he left, turned down 40 million to start his own affordable shoe company. And they showed a lot of, sold a lot of shoes. I think Stephon Marbury did it after him. If I'm wrong, I apologize. He started selling affordable shoes after him, and for the most part, but in the black community, we know it's more people that love to live be above their means and try to scrape and get their kids to nice stuff. And I had to explain that to somebody one day, that it was more important that you focus on your child's education than focusing on your child being the flyest. And you just, once you out here and you start seeing people mindset, there's no mystery why a lot of people are stuck in poverty. And I always explain the difference between poverty, middle class, and upper class, even though the middle class is starting to disintegrate. Middle class people they use their passive income or their additional income to fund the things that they want. Rich people, or rich people, well, I'm gonna say wealthy people, because a lot of rich people, even though they're rich, they have a middle class mentality. A lot of rich people use their extra money and passive income to make more money. They collect more assets, and then they use they money that they turn into them assets to then fund their lifestyle. So they create more income with their additional income. They create more income so they can fund their lifestyle. Which people that's in poverty, they use their money just to get by and pay bills, and bitch complain and buy themselves something nice on Friday and live paycheck to paycheck. That's the biggest difference. And if you notice the three, because I'm not gonna really get into the rich class, a little bit different. They more close to the middle class than wealthy. Um, you go through the three, the two, the middle class and wealthy, they find ways to make money from them, or they find ways to find additional income, I might say. So it's just a mindset, it's a lot of financial illiteracy going around with all this information being thrown around. You just gotta, learn, retain it, comprehend it, retain it, and apply it. I didn't comprehend it, retain it. Now it's time for me to start applying it. And I'll tell you this: if you want to get into money and finances and stuff of that nature, learn it yourself, because the people that or find you a mentorship. Because the people, when you start talking to people about this who got small minds, they don't want to hear it. They won't get rich. They don't want to play the long game. They want get rich quick schemes. They want shit that's gonna be quick. Um, don't even introduce it to your friends unless they bring it up and they on the same tip. Listen to your boy. Go out there, do it on your own, and you'll see. Because you bringing it up to people that got a poverty mindset or a small mindset, it's not gonna work. But Shaquille O'Neal, Allen Iverson coming back to Reebok basketball as president and vice president roles per report. Now, was it Reebok that was trying? I think it was Reebok that was, in talks to sell the Master P. It didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? It didn't happen. Unfortunately, it did not happen. Um, but I don't know why it didn't happen. In my mind, I thought it was Adidas, but it was Reebok. So at the end of the day, Reebok trying to, save his trade his company. They bring it back the pumps. They bring it back a lot of their older shoes and whatever like that. So it's just that there's no innovation in the fashion or music, or in Hollywood and music entertainment business. Everything is the new original. The original is the new remake. So if I was Shaq and Iverson, I would just go to the street, start a shoe design competition, and see who I can find the top 5 shoe designers and give them a job. That's what I would do. So it says Reebok is aiming to rework and reestablish its team sports brand. Now, Jay-Z's done a solid job at Puma. I've seen a few shoes at Puma I really, really like that I would purchase. You know what I'm saying? So, but it says Shaquille O'Neal and Allen Iverson are coming back to Reebok, the company for which they were signature athletes during their Hall of Fame playing careers, to fulfill newly created management position, according to Boardroom. It says O'Neal will serve as the president with Iverson as his vice president. Speaking of Boardroom, Reebok CEO Todd Kurtzky, who started the company in '92. The same year O'Neal was brought on board as a rookie with the Orlando Magic, said the following: being at the company for such a long time, one of the things I'm most proud about is a lot of brands have relationships with their athletes and endorsers. Usually they're giving the team uh, given the product and the propensity and having them come to the events and appearances. With this, we're actually bringing two of our legacy athletes together and having them be in the real management position within our company. It's a new move in our industry, and that's hasn't been done before. Continue quote. A big part of my role will be leveraging my network to build bridges, connect the brand with players, and help those players develop through their parent partnerships with Reebok. O'Neal told the boardroom. Iverson looks to super head player recruitment while placing a focus on the brand's presence and grassroots and community initiatives in its annual Iverson Classic High School Showcase game, as stated by boardroom. Now, they need to be, to get the players there. Okay, they need to be coming up with better shoe designs. It's simple as that. And I did a short where Boston's all-star forward or guard, whatever you want to call them, Jaylen Brown said that they need to get better shoe designs. That the shoe designs are piss poor, and that's why we keep remaking shoes. They need to get back to originality. That's one thing they should be focused on, because if you get better shoe designs, because I don't even know who all these new shoes that's coming out, like the Doncic and the Zion shoes, they not appealing. They have no off the court crossover appeal. None. So they need to find better shoe designs, and I think with better shoe designs, they'll get better. They'll get better results. They'll get better results. They get better players. So that's one thing. If they can get better shoe designs, I think they'll be in the game better. And I think if you had a shoe design competition, where you sketch it out, or if you able to, produce the shoe, one pair, two pair of shoes, that'll go a long way in the contest of finding new shoe creators. Even the new Jordan shoes is trash. The only shoes that I see that come out that I consistently feel that's dope was the Kyrie's and Nike, and was the Kevin Durant's. And Giannis got a good shoe. I got a pair of Giannis's, the Zoom Freak 4 cements. But that's pretty much about it. James Harden shoes is okay too. I got a pair of the volume 6s, I think, or 7s, whatever one it was. They okay. But Kanye is the only one that was coming out with original shoes. So, but yeah, better shoe designs will help by far. They need better shoe designs. There ain't no other way to put it. But yeah, it's pretty much it. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. You want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Check out the NBA Talk playlist, more videos like this. Peace.